right. So the first question, I just want to get a little background on yourself.
Hmm.
So your name, where you're from, and then what you're currently doing.
Yeah, my name's Preston Roberts, and I was born in Brevard, North Carolina, near Asheville, and it was a little town that I was raised in, and right on the edge of Pisgah National Forest. So I kind of grew up with a big backyard, and spent a lot of my summers as a child growing up in southern Georgia. So I got acquainted with like farm work, fishing, hunting through my family in southern Georgia, and was a school teacher, and just recently retired, and now I make knives and a little bit of television.
Do you think maybe tracking or trapping is does it kind of fit into that earth dwelling definition? Does it kind of follow along with that? It's right here. Let's build it right here. Let's go with it.
Well, I guess in a way that it does tie together. In some ways, it doesn't. I look at really at trapping and tracking as they're in a way they're obsolete notions. In today's society, but in a way they're really great insurance policies too. It's
Mm-hmm.
like money and a bit of good. If you can't buy
Mm-hmm.
anything. But if you know how to trap, you know how to track. You can provide yourself with food, and that enables you to take something from that locale. I can get this squirrel from this tree
Mm-hmm.
on my house.
Yeah.
That's just right here. And so what it does is it kind of it really connects me into my environment just a whole lot more. And so in a way it does tie in. In a way it's not.
Yeah. For an enthusiast tracker and trapper myself, is there anything that I might be overlooking if I were just go out there right now?
You're probably overlooking everything. This will be just come if you're serious about it and it's really something you want to do. It's going to be something you're going to spend your life devoting your life to just becoming more aware. And it's all about those levels of awareness. And the more you see and the more you do, the more you'll become aware, and the easier it is to understand the animals that you're in pursuit of and how they live and how they react and how they relate to the landscape around you. And once you develop more and more of an awareness, then the easier it is to be able to harvest one of those animals. And you can do it real deliberately once that happens. At first, you're just going to be, you're going to be all over the place. You're going to be
Mm-hmm.
tripping and falling down and just hoping you see things. And, and then eventually it'll get better and better. And then you'll learn to slow down and think about it and analyze it, figure it out. And then you'll be getting satisfied. And I just tell you that even where I am in life now, I still feel like I got a lot to learn about it.
Mm-hmm.
I could still, I love being out in the woods, and I love getting out and crawling around up and down creek banks and looking at things. And I'm still like, you move me from here to like out west, I'd be like, oh my gosh, what's this? What's this? What's this? It's like
Yeah.
I got a lot that I could learn still yet. But here in these mountains, I'm starting to get it figured out.
So, last question. Can you give me an advice as I go out to become an expert tracker and trapper?
Spend a lot of time
Yeah.
outdoors. You go out, even if you're in town, and it's just like, oh, I've got to read a book for my term paper, and I'm sitting in town. It's like move yourself into the woods. Be in the natural world as much as you can. Just open your eyes and your perception and your hearing, and just like we've talked about your vision, like how you see and how you use your eyes in a different way, so you can perceive more about what's going on. Try to be a critical analyzer of everything that's around you. Like look at the people that are walking down the sidewalk in front of you, and try to decide like where are their shoes going to wear out first, or how would that person hold up in a survival situation, or just look at things in general and start studying them.
Mm-hmm.
And I am a firm believer that the natural world's a wonderful teacher. You don't have to have somebody holding your hand and coaching you through all that. All you got to do is get outside. You
Mm-hmm.
get outside enough and just be out there, you will experience it on a first-hand basis, and it'll teach you a ton of stuff. And it doesn't care, like
Mm-hmm.
what color your eyes are, what color shoes you're wearing, what color glasses you got. Nothing. It doesn't matter. It's like we're got a real level playing field out there, and your life's no more important or
Mm-hmm.
less important than anybody else's. And I like that.